don't get it.
Everyone knows about the cover-up. It's not really a big deal anymore. You know what is a big deal? My gun about rank going up. Gun about? The super real? That's the one with the gun-shaped controller, right? Everyone's talking about it. The multiplayer is so good. The arcade on Central Street has it. So does the one in Akihabara. You should give it a try sometime. I played against someone really good at the other day. I couldn't land a single shot on them. It's probably the cheater, huh?
Yep. Hey.
Hi, shouldn't you tell the others about Target? Yeah. I actually should. But yeah, entrance? Practice building. Entrance. But what I should do as well is talk to this other guy. Oh. Hi. Miss Kawakami, I already know. Kawakami's been driven into a corner by Juno. Let's talk to her so we can help her out. Wait, what? As I've been saying, get home safely. Well then, I have another matter to attend to, so I have to excuse myself. No, we're not finished talking yet.
So...
There's been a series of scandals on this campus. We're all being called into question. And yet, you leave work earlier than anyone, and you barely make it to the faculty meetings. Explain yourself. Don't tell me you're out running around at night. I was being grilled by Juno. She said she'd do anything if we helped her out, so let's clear up Juno's suspicions. The school's closing soon. Head on home before it gets late. Or did you need something from Miss Kawakami? I have a question for her. What?
What?
Oh, you have another question. Another question? That's right. Questions are complicated, so I take the time at night to help him. So you're giving individual lessons outside of school hours, hmm? What passion! You are the ideal teacher. A passionate teacher is exactly what we need at the school. I'm sorry for suspecting you. Well then, keep up the hard work, you two. She just kind of convinced herself. But that cleared up her suspicions, so thanks. Could you come with me for a bit? I can't talk about this at school. This is the address and phone number of my night job. Call at night and request me. Just be careful that this doesn't show up on your call history though, okay?
Hey!
No call history means a public telephone that's called from the telephone. Let's call Kawakami when you're free and invite her to meet you in her room.
Well...
I have to go. Shop's open. How are you doing? Go see him. He's more important than the, I think, like the Faith girl.
No.
Because, no, the Fortune girl. Because I think he's out in November, so should get him up. Well, today's just going to be another back and forth as usual. Oh, will it? Today's your lucky day. Please take a look at what's on this table. I've been making you listen to all this tough stuff about traumas, pain, and grief lately, so I found these cookies in an underground mall. Now we can have a little break. They're kind of fancy cookies too. I thought I'd get a surprise for you since you've been kind enough to indulge me all this time. Go ahead, enjoy. This looks great. Go on, don't be shy. I've got enough for seconds too.
Oh,
Really?
yes.
Oh, I know. As long as we're talking about cookies, they actually reminded me about this psychological experiment. The scientists prepared 2 containers and put the same kind of cookies in both of them. In one container, they put only 1 cookie, but the other one was filled with cookies, 10 of them. So then they had their subjects try cookies from each container and asked how their tastes compared. Which containers cookie were marked as tasting better? Any guesses?
Right.
Correct, easy to guess, huh? There's something called the law of scarcity. It's about what you'd imagine from the name. People are drawn to things that are more scarce. You can see this law in action just by observing how excited people get over limited edition merchandise. You're right. Never considered that. You're getting played. In some cases, sure, but don't you think it's intriguing as well? In becoming aware of scarcity, we trigger our own desires and cause a change in our cognition. Not only that, the effect spreads to our senses and creates a subjective, observable difference in our reality. Basically, your perception can be changed by our cognition or preconceptions. It's all below the conscious level, but it's really incredible. Incidentally, now that you've heard what the hell? Incidentally, now that you've heard that story, how do you feel about that idea? That your unconscious desires may have changed the taste of the cookie? As long as it tastes good. That's definitely not the usual response, but it's one I can understand. It probably sounds like an exaggeration, but something about that seems so beautiful to me. Maybe the human heart can falter or be unreliable sometimes, but if the experiment proves anything, it's that even a simple preconception can be enough to bring someone more joy. Oh, I see. Be enough to bring someone more joy. Holy hell, what the hell? For example, take that story I just told you. What if you'd eaten that one cookie and it had been the best cookie of your life? Say, I never revealed the trick behind it. That cookie would have remained more delicious than usual. It would have been a subjective truth of your reality. I guess so. Right, I'm glad to hear you say that. Basically, what I wanted to say was, if this idea of preconception could be studied further and actually applied to treating people, I feel like it could help a lot of people, maybe even more than I could help through counseling. Then again, it relies so heavily on perspective. Some people might call it a lie or see it as running from problems. Still, even if that's true, I still believe that method could save a lot of people.
Sorry.
Oh yikes, I'm so sorry. We wound up getting into an academic conversation after all. I really need to watch myself whenever I'm talking to you. Somehow, I always end up going back to my research. I truly am grateful for everything you've done. Not just because I can get your opinion on these things either. It's more like it's as if I'm talking to an old friend. But maybe that's too personal. After all, this is all for the sake of our deal, right? So we say anyway. Wow, he's 5. I need to visit this guy a lot more. Now then, I'd be better show you another way to mentally train yourself. What I'm going to teach you today is...
All right.
Oh, and here, never a bad time for a snack, right?
Well, see you.
Make sure you get home before it gets dark, okay? Oh, this is Maruki. Sorry about earlier. It was supposed to be a chance for us to relax, but it ended up being another academic discussion. It was thought-provoking. Really? How? Wow, I'm so happy to hear that. I've always been like this. I get so hyper-focused on my research, I don't notice anything else. Back when I was a student, people kept warning me about that. Oops, there I go rambling again. Sorry. Alright, see you again soon.
Hey.
Udama mentioned you guys are going on a school trip later this week. I'm not giving you any money, okay? Don't worry about getting me a souvenir or anything like that.
Hey!
Did Kawakami give you her phone number? Going to call her. I mean, why not? Should I call the maid service? Guts.
Oh!
Okay, Guts is a good thing. Of course. I like Guts!
Hi!
This is Becky. Oh, wait, it's you. Well, it'll be 5,000 yen with the request fee included, you know. Is that okay? Sure. Of course. I'm practically rich. Okay, I'm not, but very well. I'll head over right away.
So, this is your room, huh? How do I put this? Never mind.
It's
So,
messy.
What kind of kid are you? The way you opposed Mr. Kamoshida, I'd say that you're earnest and have a strong sense of justice. That being said, you called a maid service and requested me?
I was really lonely.
I see. Oh, that's right. You have a criminal record. Okay, then how about this? I'll let you skip class a few times. It's tough not having any place where you belong, isn't it? However, I reserve the right to change my mind if your grades drop. And in exchange, you won't tell anyone that I'm moonlighting as a maid. Sound
Sure.
good?
Yeah. I promise.
Then it's a deal.
Wait. Are you kidding me? Did I miss this the whole time? 4 months. Oh no.
To think you pulled off so many crimes while attending school. I can't believe you managed that by yourself. There had to be someone at the school helping you.
No way.
What do you have to say to that?
That Operation Maidwatch was like 3 palaces ago or something. Are you kidding me?
Thou, thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow. It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity. With the birth of the temperance persona, I have obtained the wings
No
of blessing
way.
that shall
Okay,
be
I've
freedom
learned
and
something new
power.
for my second playthrough, right? Allows you to perform various activities in Kawakami's class.
All right.
No way. Using Personas of the Temperance Arcana will now grant you XP.
What am I doing here with one of my students?
Get
Well, I guess I
undressed?
should get going. Oh, please request me if you need any help with your housework, okay?
Okay. Why?
Well, I mean, we know each other's secret, and it would really put my mind at ease. Besides, I'm,